Twitch Plays Pokemon, February 28th.
It's all up to me now. I know I am not a hero, or a legend, or a god. I am not the bravest, or the strongest, or the most important. But I like being with all of you.
Victory is ours, Dragonite!
Even though it could be hard. All I want is for us to be happy. So I'll give it everything I got.
Hello YouTube! This is Chriz bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle, and this match is an OU match versus Kumar. So if you don't know who ATV is, the Venomoth, then check out the video link in my video description down below. And it is really a piece of Pokemon history. A level 36 Venomoth facing off versus Lance's level 66 Dragonite. It's incredible. Anyways, looking at Kumar's team, he looks like he has a very nasty fighting weakness. He has 4 Pokemon in his team, weak to fighting, and if I get past this Hippowdon, then my Conkeldurr will have free hand on his team, and just basically Drain Punch, Mac Punch, everything. But it's not my Conkeldurr who is my MVP for this match, it is obviously my Venomoth. Venomoths are very good, and my Venomoth isn't actually even offensive, it's just a baton passing set, make the baton pass Clover Dance and put stuff to sleep. Anyways, talking about Venomoth, I lead off with my Venomoth right here, ATV, the same one in the video intro that you saw. But I go for this sleep powder right here, thinking that he would just go for the Scald or Hydro on me or something, and I would just live because of my sash. I just wanted to put something to sleep, but I guess this is one of those needed Greninjas who would not allow hazards up on the field. Anyways, he goes for the Ice Beam on my Guja, it's missing my left orb, and Greninjas hit really hard, especially with stab on everything. So I lose like, what, 45%, even though I'm a Gujo with Assault Vest. And yeah, that Greninja hits so hard, even though it's very effective against me. Anyways, I'm expecting his Gusty to come in, so I bring in Conkeldurr, my Conkeldurr, just so I can get off a Drain Punch on anything that he brings in. In comes Hippowdon, and I could just go for Drain Punch right here, just see how much it does to this Hippowdon, and see if it is like a special wall, a defensive wall, because I've seen a special Hippowdon before, well, especially defensive one anyways, and it was very hard to take down, with both sides of its defense very, well bulked up. Anyways, it does hardly anything to this Hippowdon, and I'm seeing if he has a Slack Off right here, so I go for my second Drain Punch on this Hippowdon, and I deal like, what, 20% to it, and that is hardly anything, so that is obviously a physical wall. And I don't really mind him slacking off, I just wanted to see if he has it or not. If so, I could just keep wearing him down and Drain Punching him and just getting all my health back. But he turns out to have a slack off, and I'm like, okay, I can't stay against this guy, and I can't really touch this thing, and I don't want it to get very stally. Anyways, right here, I predict him to switch out into Charizard Y just to resist my Drain Punch and to get like the offensive pressure on me. But he didn't, so he just stays in the Hippowdon, which is pretty interesting. I guess that was a good play by him, even though he probably didn't think of that. But anyways, I bring in my Blastoise, and it's just to force this Hippowdon out. But he goes for a Whirlwind right here, so this Hippowdon is very annoying right now. It's just not, I can't do anything to this thing. I really need to wear it down, so I could get my Conkeldurr in and just destroy his entire team because he has 4 fighting type weaknesses. This Hippowdon is the only Pokemon that is in between my Conkeldurr having a free hand on Kumar's team. So I bring in my Mandibuzz, and I just go for the Defog right here because I really need to keep my Focus Sash on my Venomoth. And the Focus Sash on my Venomoth is very valuable because it means that I have a free turn to like Clover Dance or put something to sleep. So I take the stones away from the field, I stand to the sides, and I got my leftovers, and Belladonna, my beautiful lady of a bird, just got all her HP back that was dealt by Stealth Rocks. Anyways, it was a big threat of a Charizard Y. I have two Pokemon with a Assault Vest in this team, which is my Conkeldurr and my Goodra, so I can pretty much deal with this Charizard Y just fine, and I just have to watch out for his very hard-hitting moves. Anyways, he goes for a Flamethrower right here, and I could probably live one hit, and I do. I go for the Foul Play, just seeking to do damage in this thing, so I could just bring another Pokemon and knock it out. So, Belladonna has done her job of taking away the rocks, so I can just sack her off right now. And yeah, Belladonna has done the work that she is supposed to do in this team, which is to take away rocks from Venomoth just to come in and keep the stash intact. Anyways, now it's Bertha, my Scarf Diggersby, and yeah, Diggersby though, that is a very important thing to say whenever you use a Diggersby because it gives you good luck and is 100% scientifically proved that it'll enhance your Diggersby's power by 50%. Anyways, talking about Diggersby's power, I deal like 50% to the Hippodon with a critical hit to that return, even though I'm Scarf, so that does a lot of damage to Hippodon, even though that was a crit. I just need to do the second return on this thing, just so I can get off damage on it, and force it to go for the Slack Off. So he gets up back to like almost full health, and with leftovers and Slack Off, so I am not really doing much to this thing, and then force to switch out, and then bring in a special attacker of mine, which is my Blastoise, just so I can get off a Aura Sphere on this thing, expecting his Blissey to come in. And even though Blissey resists Aura Sphere, it can do like a pretty good amount of damage to it because I have Mega Launcher, and Blissey is weak to fighting type moves. So obviously, he would switch out from here because he'll be scared of my Ice type or Water type move. So in comes his Blissey as expected, and I would go for that Mega Evolution on my Mega Blastoise. Yeah, bring out the big guns right here, and I would bring out my Aura Sphere too from my guns. So even though Blastoise's guns, he still attacks with his mouth. That's really funny. That's really stupid. Like if you had guns, you wouldn't attack from your mouth. You would attack from your guns, obviously. Game Freak, why didn't you put the animation on Blastoise to make it attack out of his guns? That'd be so much better. Anyways, I switch out right there because I can't really do much to Blissey. Ingos Bertha, my Diggersby. This Blissey can't really do much to me, to my Diggersby, so he would be threatened out by my possible return or Earthquake or a really strong, hard-hitting physical move. So I just go for the Scarf U-turn right here, expecting him to switch out into his Hippodon once again, and I bring in my Blastoise once again just to force him out. So I'm really putting a lot of offensive pressure on Kumar's defensive core of Hippodon and Blissey, and I really need to break his Hippodon down just so I could pretty much destroy Kumar's team with my Conkeldurr, because as I said before many times, he has 4 Pokemon weak to fighting type moves. So I bring in Gunther, the big guns, once again. His name even has guns in it, which is very fitting for a Pokemon which is bristling with firepower. And he stays in right here, which is awesome. I could have went for Ice Beam right there, taking him out, but I was predicting his Blissey again. But that was a good prediction on his part, just to stay in. But then again, I have done a lot of damage to this Hippodon, and it is easily KO'able with my Diggersby coming in once again, just to finish off with that return. So Diggersby though, showing the power, breaking physical walls, even though it is supposed to withstand physical hits, it still takes it down with a combination of my Blastoise. So in comes Kyurem, and I know I can deal a lot of damage to this Kyurem anyways, so I just stack off my not Goodra, but my Diggersby, and I deal a lot of damage to that Kyurem. If I was banded, I would take it out right away, but that thing would outspeed me anyways. But anyways, yeah, down goes Diggersby, doing a lot of work, and I bring in my next Pokemon, which is, of course, my Conkeldurr, because Conkeldurr would deal a lot of damage to Kumar's team, and yeah, Kumar is under a lot of pressure right now because my Conkeldurr would just destroy his entire team with fighting type moves, unless he brings in Charizard. But right here, I should have went for the Stone Edge, but I expected this Kyurem just to stay in and get sacked off. But now he can go for the Air Slash right here. I know I can take one because I have Assault Vest, but I flinch, and that is so damn annoying because now my Conkeldurr is at low health. It is my ticket to victory, but now I have to sack off my Goodra right here because he got the flinch off and he could 2-hit KO me. So I'm hoping that my Goodra can survive like 2 more hits from this Charizard Y, which is a Dragon Pulse. And come on, Gujo, you have Assault Vest, you can do it. And I survive with 22 HP, and I retaliate back with my own Dragon Pulse. Here, I'll show you a real Dragon Pulse, Charizard Y, and I take that Charizard Y out. So that is great now because I could bring my Conkeldurr once again, Smack Punch his entire team, and deal a lot of damage to him, even though he wouldn't survive. I wouldn't take out this Pokemon with one Mach Punch, obviously. But this Y-Sharp right here, he gets a Defiant boost of his Sucker Punch because he activated my Gooey, which lowers down his speed, but it activates his Defiant in return, which makes him go up 2 stages in attack, and that is very worrying right here. But now he is thrown out by the prospect of a Mach Punch, and then comes Blissey, and I Mach Punches Blissey, and it is so nice to see Blissey to get 2 KO'd because it seems that Blisseys are immortal. You can never kill these things unless you hit it with a really strong fighting move, and this is one of those times where Blissey gets absolutely pooped on by fighting moves. So down goes Blissey. Go away, Blissey. I hate Blisseys because they continually wall everything. Even though it's a physical attacker, they wall it in some respects and sometimes. And this one's Y-Sharp, and he actually outspeeds me with Sucker Punch. I guess earlier he could have stopped me with Sucker Punch, but he couldn't. He was just scared of me going for the Mach Punch. But even with Mach Punch, he still outspeeds me with Sucker Punch. So I was very fortunate that he sacked off his Blissey right there, because now my Venomoth is my last Pokemon that is left, and he has 3 Pokemon. And I have a very small chance of winning right here, but if I can get a Quiver Dance off, and I can just outspeed all his Pokemon, and sweep with a Bug Buzz that is boosted by Tinted Lens. Anyways, he gets an unfortunate first turn wake, and I'm like, no, Venomoth! But I got my Sash attack earlier, I defogged the rocks away, so my Venomoth heroically survives with 1 HP. He goes for Sucker Punch, expecting me to attack him, but I go for a Sleep Powder, and I missed though, and that sucks because now he can sack off his Kyurem after I put his Greninja to sleep, and then I can't put his Y-Sharp to sleep, and he can Sucker Punch me for the win. So I'm like, damn, it's GG. Kumar has won 3-0 or 2-0 because I'm gonna knock off his Kyurem, and he's gonna sack it off, and I would lose to his Sucker Punch. But instead, he brings in Y-Sharp instead of Kyurem. I can knock that Y-Sharp out with 1 shot with my Venomoth, and Kumar's only ticket to victory is taken out by my Venomoth +1 Bug Buzz. And Kyurem is gonna get outsped by my Venomoth because I'm at +1 speed, and I can just hit this thing up with a Bug Buzz. Venomoth not only slays Dragonites, but it slays huge Godzillas like Kyurem. And down goes Godzilla, in comes his Sleeping Greninja, his last Pokemon, and Kumar's last Pokemon Greninja gets taken out by a Bug Buzz. So I have won. My Venomoth has won me that battle with 1 HP. So that was an epic battle. That was one of the most closest battles that I've ever had. And Kumar, that was a very great battle. It was an honor to battle you. And I'm gonna upload more battles versus this guy because we have awesome OU battles. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see ATV, the original video, click the link in my video description down below. And it is a level 36 Venomoth facing off versus Lance's level 62 Dragonite, and it is a very epic video. Anyways, folks, hope you enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you folks next time!